Welcome to a movie, a talkie, number four
Or five.
or five.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm just gonna say it's movie Talkie 20. It's been a rich. It's been a wild year.
Yeah.
I mean, 2019 so far has been pretty fucking wild. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Tonight's movie is the cinematic gem, The Wizard, starring Nintendo and Fred, quote Nintendo unquote Savage, autism, and bizarre life choices.
Yes. So we're going to be hitting play in three, two, one.
Oh, look at that. It's the Universal logo. I'm going to describe things I'm seeing here for a bit just so y'all can sync it up. So now it just goes Universal, an MCA company. And now a little bit of music's kicking in. It sounds like fucking some leftover Bruce Springsteen that someone mopped up on the ground. There's a 5-second rule for American ballads.
Yeah.
If Bruce Springsteen drops a song and is like, I don't want to fucking sing that, you're allowed to just pick it up and have it.
I actually really like the sort of style of old shooting in the 90s.
Like, the thing about The Wizard that makes it strange isn't that it's a bad movie exactly, and this kind of gets to the heart of what you can talk about in terms of, like, creative works, in terms of objective failure. And these things do exist. Don't let your dumbasses get fooled by morons on the internet who've never studied it or don't even understand critique to fucking say that everything's just subjective. Because if it is, there's no point talking.
I do like we're getting subtitles for the song.
Oh, the wind starts blowing, there's two boys holding dicks or something. I wasn't really paying close
This
attention.
kid looks like fucking one of the mongoloids from that last one we watched.
He does.
He's coming at us, man.
His hands are just melting for
wants
some
coke.
reason. Oh, there we go. But, like,
Both bridges is Sam.
this is a kind of sad... Not really. Yeah, that's bad. Never, ever use that as imagery or anything at all.
What
This
was
is a
the
terrible
what
song.
was the other movie in the 90s that had a clown chasing this kid all around the country? Was it one of the...
Are you thinking of North? Was that the one with Bill Murray as like a fucking... I don't remember.
There's one
This is terrible when you're high.
Oh no.
Because you literally would just imagine a movie and then go, hey, remember this? And I'm like... And I have a vast archive of film knowledge.
This is an actual movie. It was...
I don't know.
I think it was a late Dennis the Menace. It might have been a Dennis the Menace, and this clown was chasing this kid.
You mean Macaulay Culkin?
I think it was so far that it wasn't him anymore.
Okay. I have no idea.
I'm not thinking of Home Alone.
So, like, basically, this kid is not mentioned in the movie, but he effectively has autism.
Okay.
Although they do mention that it was, like, caused by a tragic incident, which isn't how you get autism, fortunately. It's not like you could see your kitten die and then suddenly you're autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be fucked up. Like, imagine seeing mum get hit by a car and then you just had to draw Sonic's asshole. Like coping mechanism. But so, like, getting back to the point, and it's an important one, and it's the thing about, like, if Aaron starts building a boat, I can't walk up to him and go, oh, that's a shitty car.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I love old movies with their giant ass subtitles.
Yeah.
It makes it look like everyone's yelling.
Fucking, yeah. Unload the problems you have with your wife onto a small autistic child. Sheriff genius. Yeah, what do you do with it? You take him back to the goddamn mothers, you nitwit. Oh, just leave him off, wander off into the forest. Now what do I do with him? Oh, he knows where he's going. He said California.
He's got a lunchbox, would be fine.
Yeah, there's probably some snacks in there. He's got Lunchables. What do I do with him?
I wonder if he's got a Dunkaroo.
Yeah, like, flip him into the air. If he lands on his head, you just let him keep walking. And if he lands on his butt, you take him home.
Yeah. And then he might become some sort of fucked up weird road joker.
Yeah,
road Two-Face, sorry.
We need more of those.
Yeah.
They're part of the fucking natural...
Look, that place looks like they'd be pests. He'd be perfect at getting rid of them. Eating them,
Yeah, you just seen an autistic kid eat a snake's head.
Oh, great. They've got him playing with blocks now.
Oh, they love the blocks and the Minecraft. So, like, the idea is, this is a kind of sad, quite dark in places, children's road movie. that's about sort of coping with family tragedy.
Hmm.
And Nintendo decided to fund this, and then also really awkwardly shoehorn an incredible amount of, oh look, it's Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Holy shit.
And then just shoehorn an incredible amount of Nintendo product placement into the point where it's like bizarrely visible and obnoxious. Not just like a sensible thing like, oh yeah, the kid loves video games and that's kind of part of it. It's about Nintendo. Like to a absurd degree. And that is where you get a clash of intent. This isn't this isn't
That's
me
predatory.
claiming, well, it's you building a car and giving it a boat's bottom.
Yeah.
Like now you're building a shitty car. And it's like you're crossing your intents. And that's one of the things that makes this movie such a stunningly peculiar goddamn experience, because if it were just a cheesy fucking flick about a cross-country video game tournament adventure, great. If it were a sad flick about, like, fucking autism and death, fine. Putting those two bits awkwardly together and then calling the result a film is why you get this. And it didn't make a lot of money. It didn't cost a lot of money. It was only like $6 million to make. And $5 million of those were Fred Savage. That kid was expensive.
Oh, really?
This was like, holy shit, it's Christian Slater.
What was he popular in before this?
The Wonder Years, which was the major sitcom of like the mid to late 80s. How do you honestly, like, I've been cooking my whole goddamn life. How the fuck do you honestly wreck food like that?
You don't.
Like, it's so fucking easy to just, Aaron's like video player is like,
saw that,
yeah,
right?
no, I didn't see anything.
Fuck.
This is great. We get to see, like, fucking young Christian Slater. Like,
Who's Christian Slater?
Isn't
he a surfer?
He's a giant weasel wearing a human suit.
A surfer.
His face looks like it wants to be Chinese, but the rest of him doesn't. It's just a weird...
Damn it.
You know, it just always looks like he's walking into a stiff wind. There's Beau Bridges, otherwise known as the Other Bridges. He's the far-fetched of Bridges. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, and he's had some great roles, but he's not Jeff or...
That drink looks wrong, man.
Yeah.
It's too red.
What kind of adult serves this fucking hyperactive Mong's cordial? Who raised you, Beau Bridges?
Why has he got pencils and pens?
I don't know. Maybe he writes a lot.
Maybe.
Like he's about to, like...
He's got a pocket protector.
You burned food, you fucktard. Like, I can... Women in the early 90s rubbed it out to fucking Christian Slater a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, look at him.
His face looks so wrong.
It does look like someone made a face out of old knee.
It does. It looks like somebody's been here to hit you with a shovel for 2 years.
Yeah. You know, like, you managed to panel beat a fucking chin into the unit, which is nice. I mean, Christian has no mask, though. You know, so, like, again, a lot of this is... The movie's not...
Happy.
Yeah, it's
fucking awful.
you know, that it's the commercial interests and the tone of the familial drama clash. Like, they don't mix very well, and that clash doesn't produce something fundamentally positive, as I would argue, because Nintendo did bank a lot of this. They had a degree, they were hands-off, but they were able to review the script. They were able to decide how scenes played out based around, you know, positive representation of their products and stuff like that. So this was not...
the calls? Was this Nintendo Japan or Nintendo America? Do you know?
No idea. Probably America. But, like, they were similarly hands-off for Super Mario Brothers, which was something they came to regret.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a shame, because I actually think Mario Brothers is fucking great.
Everyone came to regret everything involved with
that's
it.
An actually... That's
I agree with you, dude.
That's a movie where the deranged parts come together and make something beautiful.
Yeah, man. I love it.
Toad is a fucking protest singer.
It's great. I love the fucking giant chick with boots. Forgot who she's supposed to be, but fucking great.
She's like Thwomp or some shit.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, Thwomp is canonically a proud, powerful black woman.
I know.
That's important.
I think it's a great adaptation. To be honest, I think it's amazing we got that
President
out of what
Cooper.
happened.
If, like, yeah, I mean, there's problems with it, and again, due to the fucking, issues of tone and whether or not, because the movie was weirdly adult in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And they had to cut it down. Actually, speaking of cutting it down, this movie its original runtime was 2.5 hours.
Christ.
The script was really long, and Todd Holland knew that, was actually arguing. He was like, I don't want to film all these scenes because it can't be fucking 2.5 hours long, and Universal insisted. And so he wound up having to cut down, like, fucking, what is this, 100 minutes? So there's, like, another half hour or so. Actually, more than that even, yeah, that's 2.5 hours. But yeah, there's about, like, an hour of cut footage from this, which I would fucking love to see. I want to see the 2.5 hour version of The Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just like 5 minutes. No, it's probably like 50 minutes of trying to get the Nintendo glove to work.
Probably no, but 4-hour version of Caddyshack or bust. Like, that's my dream.
Yeah.
I need that. Can someone put me in contact with someone I need to be in contact with to get that?
We need to like exhume Harold Ramis.
Yeah. I wonder if Dan Aykroyd would give me access.
This is a reference to the well-known fact that Fred Savage is involved in various child abduction rings.
Where the fuck? What is this Wonder Bread van?
Yeah, I don't know.
Taking bread cross country. What the fuck?
No, the Wonder Bread delivery guy certainly won't notice that his van's been gone for the past 20 minutes. He's too busy hanging out and talking with Bo Bridges in his great kitchen.
No, I think they just climbed in the back and he drove off.
Yeah.
I don't think they're driving.
He's handicapped.
Does he need a wheelchair? Yep, he's handicapped.
He doesn't need a wheelchair, but his brain needs a wheelchair. They should do that, like, give, like, the mentals, like, earrings of wheels, so we can see that they've got, like, brain training wheels on. Braining wheels. And then we'll know how to, like, just be a little more gentle with them, I do love that guy looks like someone managed to successfully shave Reggie.
Yeah, just took a cheese grater to him.
Yeah. Well, it's only Reggie has the strength to shave Reggie's eyebrows.
It looks like he fused with Jerry Seinfeld. They did the fusion dance. Yeah, that's
Reggie
what you
Seinfeld.
get. Yeah. He has so sad eyes, man. He looks like he wants to sell me a Switch so hard.
Come on, Corey wants to run away. Why don't we just let a 9-year-old autistic child wander America?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
He looks like a weasel. He looks like a weasel.
Yeah, it's always
skin,
not in a bad way, but like just it's there.
I don't like it. Man.
This was fresh off of Christian Slater having done Heathers, which is an excellent black comedy, and I highly recommend it if you enjoy masturbating to goth chicks and just dark comedies in general.
Holy shit! It's a cheap George Costanza.
Yeah, well, it really is too. I love hunting children. I do like that the guy going to get the kids is threatening the parents of the kids to not get in the way. That's great.
Look, that guy was a little bit sinister, and now I'm really upset that Jason Alexander never segued into serious acting, because him as a Bond villain would be fantastic.
I've heard he's done theater and shit. Like, I'm sure, like, he has an existence outside of...
I feel like he could have range.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like he could be a mincing villain. It'd be great.
Yeah. Have some cakes and an autistic kid and Fred Savage. Yeah, sweet.
Your last stop. Okay, so you've been dropping these crates off and not noticing you have children in there. Good work.
Like, remember, this is an ad for Nintendo.
I know, but I still like to poke holes in logic.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just all of this is very weird and not, like...
I know.
Nothing sells video games more than a child who's completely socially malfunctional.
You follow the road, dumbass.
Yeah. He's been offline for a long time.
He's been wandering before.
He's got to get to California, which is actually just a threat, unfortunately.
Yeah, why are they going to California? Did it ever say?
It does. No, it does. There's actually, we'll see, here's part of sort of, again, my interest in how much Nintendo was involved and how much... So the idea that there was going to be the autistic kid having an actual fucking narrative motive and his own story going on was actually added by Todd Howard himself, and even the sort of emotional finale of what's in the lunchbox and all this other shit was actually written by him the night before it was filmed, and filmed without Universal's awareness or permission.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but it tested well. So basically, like, that wraps up a large portion of what the movie is. And without that, it would have just been all of this weird autistic shit and that not being wrapped up or really dealt with properly. So it would have been like sad autism leading to Super Mario Brothers 3, and which, again, it's like, what? You could have just had a movie where kids went and fucking, played video games. Like, this could have been so much easier.
Fred Savage got uglier as he got older.
He didn't age well, no. So these were the Play Choice 10. Actually, they did exist. You can download the ROMs for them. There's some differences occasionally. And yeah, you can download the ROMs for MAME. So there were arcade playable Nintendo games. It was basically just effectively a NES in a box that you could put money in and you play for a certain period of time. You could change games and stuff. So sometimes you hear people going on about there were no arcade NES games, and that isn't true. And like one of the things I remember as a kid watching this was like oh yeah, hitchhiking across the country, that's fucking sweet and shit. Like this cool, that girl's been doing it. Wow, that's hardcore. She's cool. And then it's like, I'm pretty sure that is actually impossible in the amount of time he was playing it. I feel like, this is like fucking, what's the dude from King of Kong? Billy Mitchell. I kept thinking Billy Madison. I'm like,
that's what I went to Brent. Yeah.
We need to get the fucking people that exposed Billy Mitchell onto this, because I feel like
he's a fraud.
Yeah, this is just more Twin Galaxies, fucking, old boys club. But yeah, like this girl's like alone and traveling around in like trucks and shit. It's like, when you're a kid, it's like, oh, that's cool because you don't think about molestation, and that's how it happens.
Yeah,
you're like, it'd be great. I'll just get in some.
Wants to help me.
Yeah, I'll just get in the fucking truck. I'll get so far down. Yeah, it is warm in the cabin. I will take my shirt off. Yeah, you're right. Like it's just like, yeah, my pants too. Why not? Well, don't worry about these things. I'm having an adventure. Apparently, she's a musician.
Okay. He looks like a proto-Dewey.
His brain's shy. Shy a few bricks. Yeah, I mean, it's mean, but yeah. I do love, like, back in the day when score was, like, the measurable point of competition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because he's only up to 25. He's only up to 25,000 there. Like, that score's bullshit.
Because there's no real way to farm points.
No.
You should play Bimmy, not Jimmy. What? Video games? Like, nobody cares. I'm not interested. I'm barely interested in watching an autistic beat a video game now, and that's like 80% of Twitter. The Bo Boys. Yeah.
You can't just like. You gotta severely glitch the game.
Now you both missed the bus.
Get wrecked.
Who just watches all these unattended kids and doesn't call a person?
Apparently everyone.
Yeah, like, am I wrong?
No. But it's America, it's not their problem.
Yeah, I suppose. You should always slap Christian Slater more.
This man looks like an inflated Tom Cruise and I don't like it.
Oh man, when you had to like look at maps and shit and no directions.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. It was amazing because when I started driving, like GPSs still were very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So, and they weren't on phones yet. And it literally evolved as I was, driving. So I experienced maps to GPS in my lifetime, and I'm like, that's fucking wizardry.
Oh, dude, that was like my old job was like holding the ref decks.
Yeah.
I was real good at that too. Yep, that's what we call them.
But since he was a young boy, he played Ninja Gaiden in a table.
I refuse to believe this thing really existed. Also, if a 9-year-old autistic beat me in a game, like a money match, I'd just slug him and take my money back. And I'm a nice guy. Like, I wouldn't even rape them. Like, that's
cheating.
Yeah. It's like, look, yeah, letting autistics play video games against normals is just, munted. Yeah, that is functionally retarded. Fred Savage, you stupid piece of shit. I hope the director flogs you.
He's got an odd-shaped head.
Yeah.
I wonder what he looks like now.
I don't know.
I bet he's not, like, in anything.
Probably not, no. I imagine this was just like something his parents made him do.
I need to look if he's got a modern picture of him.
George Costanza's hunting kids. Hey, you seen some kids? I've seen some kids real quick.
Literally, I'm looking for some kids. That's not a question you ask.
Yeah,
looking like that.
You normally want to preface that request with, other, like, hi, I work for the state. Hi, I'm a fucking, someone trying to help the kids. So, hey, man, I was just wondering, you had any, like, spare kids around?
What the fuck? Why did he...
Get him, Christian Slater.
I don't understand why.
Get him, Bo Bridges, with a shovel.
Why did he pop the tire?
Because, like, if he doesn't swallow the children's delicious souls first, then he doesn't get, like, one step closer to the pure heaven of perpetual orgasm that his degenerate faith believes in. That was a nice little comedy break from, like, a child who can only communicate in Ninja Gaiden. I mean, to be fair, by this stage, he'd probably be, like, you know, in his 40s and amazing at League of Legends.
Yeah, probably.
Or Dota, or whatever other fucking autisto magnet.
Which one is he? Is he Jimmy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, see, she says you gotta be very adult to live in Reno, and it's like, you've been molested.
He's been in just shitloads of little stuff, lots of indie stuff.
Huh. Don't tell me about your mum's legs, you fucking weirdo.
He was in American Pie 2.
Huh.
As a background character, I think.
That's weird. It's weird that he's still going doing, like, that level of just background work. Ewalt's got the itch. Like, how short do you gotta be to mug kids of $87? There's nothing like a cornered Fred Savage to really just, like, fire up the soul.
Don't let him bite you. It's a full moon.
See, the only person never worried is the autistic. I think maybe they're just an evolved form of human. Free.
No one plays NES like that.
Yeah, they, like, very... this is that thing of, like, the thing about, like, people playing video games, and God, Twitch should have taught you this. Most of the time, it's boring looking. You know, you're engrossed in what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not a dynamic thing
No.
to film, it's not an interesting thing to watch, so you can't really have a scene where you're shooting someone playing a video game and have it not look fucking just dull as shit. Apparently, though, Christian Slater and Bo Bridges both kind of got into fucking video games while making this movie.
Well, you'd be around them all the time. I fucking love that game, dude.
I do like that Christian Slater's just, like, wandered into the office. It's not even his Nintendo. It's like, fucking, you know, I'm gonna fucking play Nintendo. Yeah, you're welcome, kids. You know, don't worry, I'm not gonna call anyone or anything. I'm not gonna refer this matter to the police. I'll just drop off some under fucking 15s. You know.
One who clearly doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, like, literally look at that thing. That's a dandelion on the breeze. It's gonna die any second. It looks like fucking space. You can't leave these things wandering around. You want Savage's sweet, delicious nut money?
Stop putting money under your nuts, Savage.
It's the place where truckers won't look.
Under the Savage nuts.
Under the Savage nuts. Yeah! This will be my first album. Under the Savage nuts.
Under the Savage nuts.
Hey, look at this thing, it's real. Because, yeah, like, the last adults you trusted.
Yeah.
Like, this is a copy-paste moment. You know who I am, I'm a Navy SEAL.
Would these old men be good at fucking Nintendo?
It is weird. Like, again, you know, a salesman in his mid-50s and who was born in the 30s.
Yeah.
You know, like when this was fucking made. Probably lived through like bits of depression and wars and shit. Probably shot his first Asian at the age of 5. It's like, oh, yeah. What's he do with his downtime now? Ah, fucking man, he's big into fucking Nintendo.
Of course.
It's a box that fucking spews a frightening array of colors and squawks.
Yeah, he wants no part of that. I don't blame him.
That's the machine that turned my son into a homo.
Homo machine.
Homo machine.
He's in some kind of league of legends.
Mike Pence's regulator. Did Mike Pence accidentally electrocute the gay out of you? Would you like that gay back? Purchase the new Nintendo regulator. All you gotta do is hold the controllers and wave it around like you're pretending to play it, and then just feel the healing gay rays just seep back in.
I hate it when I see gay rays.
I'm sure that won't scare you, weird autismo.
This movie, dude.
Like, again, this is almost an indie film. Like,
Yeah.
what are we seeing here that isn't, like, just kind of slow, well shot, but, you know, sort of just dull and pointless stuff about, like, fucking kids trying to, I don't know, fix autism with a fucking road trip.
It is very bizarre. Alright.
Like, that's the thing, it's always the girl, and she always smiles. It's now it's just like...
she's giving out gobies left,
yeah,
right, and center,
like,
bro.
it just feels molesty.
It is. If the molesty glove fits.
All of these songs sound like the fucking Mega Drive versions of better songs.
Yeah. Why are we seeing this?
Sheep, Aaron.
Alright, I'm curious now. I want to see the 2.5 hour version too.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, we're watching a remarkable amount of filler, and the movie was cut like by an hour.
I want to see what was cut.
It's probably like just fucking a solid 20 minutes of them talking to the sheep. Yeah, sure, I'll let you and a 9-year-old get in, like...
He's always just fucking eating and driving. Wow.
That wasn't in the script, that was just Bo Bridges.
Mr. Bridges demanded a sandwich at every car shoot.
Fucking I would, like... Hey, Gabe, do you have any requests for, you know, while you're acting? Yeah, can I just have, like, just sandwiches all the time? Sure. Normally we have to get cocaine and hookers. There's sandwiches. We can make this happen.
I'd ask for a specific amount of M&Ms. Make it odd with a half in there somewhere.
Like, I wonder how that guy's even doing his job. How did you find cunts before the internet? Like, honestly, it's like, oh yeah, have you seen these kids? Oh, kids, he sees George Costanza's seen kids.
He's like, fuck yeah, wait, you're not the kid I need.
Like, I get that he's like a fucking bounty hunter or whatever, but what's he planning to do when he gets the kids? Like, is he gonna just tackle them and beat the shit out of them and lock them in the car, or is he gonna, you know, like try to talk to them nicely? Because he seems weirdly aggressive towards children.
Yeah, it's a bit not nice. That thing's not okay. I hate those things. Hey, bruh.
Some say he's still writing.
Hey, bruh. Nice dick.
That's another Christian Slater.
We've got to have spare Slaters around.
The Slatees used to be a you know, a much more prominent ethnic community in the United States.
Wow.
I feel like that's a reference to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, the chief was the only one who, there's a vast Native American who had this one scene where he actually spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. That's not F1 Dream. It's like some other game that's not even a Nintendo game. gonna stab one of you in the goddamn neck.
Yeah, she is the stabbing looking type.
That woman has played that basic fucking character in so many things.
Yeah.
I got video monsters.
Like, fucking typecasting was, like, huge back in the day.
Yeah, you had a job. Your job was to be the crazy diner lady.
Yeah.
Children in the 90s had just the best punchable faces.
I know, dude. I want to punch so many of them.
I don't think... Oh.
Like, look at that one! You want to pop him so the glasses fly off. Are you the wizard?
Yeah. Literally, yeah. I mean, this is like 1989, so autism doesn't have a poster yet. I mean, holy shit, did they pick fucking... Oh, Jesus. I don't go to school.
Oh, the power glove.
So the power glove hadn't actually been released.
This was big.
Yeah, and like a Nintendo person was on hand to like make sure they didn't fucking, touch it wrong or some shit. I'm still surprised they didn't release a power glove like fucking mount for the Wii.
Been a good idea.
Literally garbage.
Like, what makes this special?
It's so hard. It's like, imagine a Wii if the fucking steering
No. I know
controlled.
what it works. I'm saying, what makes this scene special? Nothing. Literally, he's playing a video game with his hand, with a shitty controller.
You gotta remember, man, 1989, people were still astonished by the secret of fire.
That's true.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't know, there's like a ball bearing in it, and that's the fucking motion sensor for it.
Awful.
It is. It like, just from goes, honestly.
I never got to play one.
Again, like, these bits, the Nintendo bits, just sit so critically awkwardly against the rest of the weird autistic indie film.
Yeah.
Off you go, Space Unit. No. He's seen a controller that's not a perfect rectangle, so now he's upset. He's gotta learn new shapes.
Time to go Wapo.
Spent 30 minutes on my hair.
That's a long time to spend on your hair.
Oh, yeah. A lot of hairspray.
Sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. Spoon bridges.
Yeah, that's a bit creepy. So we need to have this scene with Jeff Bridges with a minor. Why? Just don't ask her. Right?
We've had a note from Nintendo. They'd like to see Jeff Bridges sleep with Christian Slater. Can we work that into the script somewhere?
Really, guys? Yeah.
The way he delivers that line is just fucking great. Like, that whole... To the black fucking jacket in warm weather is just nailed fucking hardcore video game people. Like, 1989, like, before they really even existed.
Yeah.
Love the Power Glove. I have all 97 video games that exist. Yeah, I'm good at them. I'm kind of the Bo Bridges of Bo Bridges to Jeff Bridges.
That was a lot of Bridges.
I've just realized that, like, as Bo Bridges is to Jeff Bridges, I'm to Bo Bridges.
Yeah. You're down in the bridges.
Yeah.
He looks like he's just regretting this part so much.
Just fucking... Well, even at this tender age, Christian was very sexually aggressive, cradling his balls this entire scene. Yeah, so basically, Jimmy saw his sister die in a pool,
Right.
and that gave his autism a real flare up.
Right. Okay.
And that's fun for the kids. That idea. Yeah, that'd be good. We'll just get Christian Slater to describe a child's death, and then Mario.
Fucking awful. Again, who? This can't have tested overly well. Surely not.
That's it. I'm getting the Nintendo.
Seriously.
I mean, I'd rather play Nintendo than sleep with Jeff Bridges.
I know, but still, it's.
It eats asshole. It's really hard. It's not fun.
It is brutally hard.
You slowed me now, Slater. Oh yeah, back in the day when you could play a game and it would just cut off chunks.
Yep. And then they just spawn innocent enemies out of it.
This was how video games were depicted till at least 2005. I can understand that with it actually happening with a lot of Nintendo games, but Christ, not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That is not a game that is beginner friendly. That is not going to be like, oh yeah, I gotta pick this up and understand it and play it.
This is where a nuke hit. It's just stacking popcorn boxes.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't just get better. He didn't even lose. He didn't even fucking play. I don't know, man. If you got him a job as a bricklayer, it'd be fucking set.
Yeah.
They'd have to be autistic bricklayers. Because they have a few where they hire, the savant dudes who are, real good at math, and they run, warehouses and shit.
I'm a savant of destiny. That's not a useful skill.
The world's got more not useful than useful skills these days.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that fucking shit was with chicks in overalls in the 90s.
It is an odd look.
I blame fawn on blondes. It makes them
You blame fawn on blondes for all your problems these days.
It was perfectly fine sucking a dick across America the other day.
Oh no, the bounty hunter. Oh no, it's not the bounty hunter, it's the father thing. Oh no. Douchebags.
Why are kids driving a giant fucking truck?
I don't know. Why are they mercilessly chasing them down for?
Well, this was when, at this point in the United States, people still thought, you had to run the autistic down, otherwise they'd spread. Also, they're just gonna straight up, sexually assault that girl.
That is... Why do people think that that's a cheat in a bet?
Yeah, I know, that does... Hey, reckon you can beat this person? Well, yeah, you lost. Well, you lost.
You weren't as good as them. That's a bet.
Yeah.
That's why it's a bet. Yeah. You know you're a thug if you have denim. Again,
America.
thanks, kids.
Little box of autisms.
Killed his sister and put her in the box.
Fuck, he looks like the banjo kid from Deliverance.
Yeah.
Video games. This is actually teaching us that most video games don't let your character fall in water. It's really very clever. Teaching the player. You know. Put down your fucking goddamn... You're not allowed to play Dragon Ball and avoid the...
Look, I'm farming PvP while I watch. Fine.
And fucking, deny... Like, people at home, Aaron's not even watching the movie.
I am watching it, trust me. I'm soaking in the autism. All I'm learning about is Jimmy and Jennifer, and later on, Adam Sandler went on to make a sequel. Jack and Jill. And I really want to punch Fred Savage.
90s kids, man. And I say this as one. Yeah. I had a fucking beltable face.
I think it's the hairstyles mainly. They frame faces so badly.
They're exacerbating a fucking issue. I mean, like, they're practically taking a tour across, like, sort of just...
Also, I haven't seen him ride that skateboard once.
Yeah, they were on it briefly, but like...
At the start, but now, he's just...
Like, I'd just duct tape the autistic up and put him on the fucking thing, and then just basically drag him around.
Put him on a wagon. We're gonna paint a wagon, gonna paint it red. Gonna paint a wagon. Pull the autistic along. So the idea is to take him cross country to win this competition.
Sort of, yeah, but like not even really yet. Like that's the thing. The idea of the competition, like again, if it was just like, we need, Bo Bridges needs $50,000 to save the house.
Okay.
Like a real basic. If there were a real basic fucking drive that connects immediately to the game thing, and then my autistic wonder kid is actually fucking,
Fruit fly.
I love like this guy's threatening like a 10-year-old who's like an inch shorter than him.
Yeah.
My God, I'm not threatening. So like, this the kind of crux of the narrative hasn't really shown up yet, and that's sapping, momentum from a movie that really fucking needs it. And it's what gives it this fucking weird, indie film thing. Whereas it's like there's no real narrative drive. There's just kind of an open-ended question of character drive, which is fine. That's not a bad thing to do, except in movies like this.
Yeah.
And then these moments are just sort of slammed next to this, which is literally just tomfoolery. I look at that guy's mustache. You know, that's a tomfoolery mustache if I've ever seen it. That guy playing the dude drinking the fucking, beverage there is dead now. You know?
Alright, I've worked out why I don't like Christian Slater's face. It looks like someone got a man-sized Diddy Kong and stretched human skin over him.
Holy shit, you're right.
The Diddy Kong man, I don't like it.
No shit, Bo Bridges, you fucking potatoid. Alright, who are we following now? Which tragedy are we observing? And it's nuts, because, the kids are carrying the dramatic weight, and, the adults are the comic relief.
Yeah.
Which is not wildly uncommon in, kind of kid films, but usually the kids are not having a real serious fucking narrative arc themselves. It's usually like, oh, my dog talks or whatever this shit. It's something dumb and light.
Wait, were they going to California?
Yeah, but they're, on the other side of America, so they need to drive through a bunch of, the shit America that nobody wants to go to.
Right. That place looks like you get herpes if you touch the walls.
I don't know, it's like Reno, which is sort of like loser Las Vegas. The Skeet Ulrich to Johnny Depp's Las Vegas.
If I could adopt one thing from America to Australia, it would be 24/7 Target with actual grocery store. Cause that shit the bee's knees.
I think it's illegal to have autistics.
Yeah.
Where do I know that huge black dude from? I think he's in fucking Police Academy.
Probably. Looks like he's related to Carl Weathers.
You do have yourself a stew. How does, anything fucking happen in these situations? People, yelling and screaming and doing weird shit.
It doesn't.
No, you didn't when you're just standing over somewhere. Technically, he wasn't. I mean, none of that, Don't steal money from a giant man-child.
Well, I mean, you didn't do any work.
Still. You provided the initial capital, Aaron, and that's far more important.
I thought they gave him.
He's like the Elon Musk of gambling with children in Reno.
Wait.
Yeah. Me and my friends at the youth pastor group are going to laugh about that later.
I've known exactly 5 of that guy.
Yeah.
That black guy was in The Last Action Hero.
Anything else?
License to Kill. Loaded Weapon. Yeah. Not really.
See, now... stop showing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
He's in Columbo.
God, having to get video game information out of giant fucking folders.
Mega Man would have been the fucking bitchiest.
Mega Man's brutal, man. Still is today. Game does not like you. Doesn't want to be a friend. See, like, because now the movie's got a degree of fucking impetus to it. It's like, okay, we're training to win a fucking tournament. Alright. You're showing me video games. There's like a 13-year-old's legs. Oh, there was another fucking topless boy. That's gonna be the game for these now. Is just in every movie there's gonna be somewhere there's gonna be an inappropriately topless boy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like, look. Now I'm seeing Nintendo games that I might like to purchase. This excites me because the internet doesn't exist yet. Like, there's a fucking hotline. Oh, that's pretty cool. I could see up Fred Savage's pants.
Fuck yeah.
It's just, it's a fucking, like, yeah, look, like.
Games.
Yeah. You couldn't just see footage of video games you didn't own when you were a kid,
Yeah. How much are you spending on this fucking core?
Literally, like, that would be a staggering quantity of money. I live by the rules, remember, that's really cool.
That is one of the least sexiest things to say in a song.
That's why it cuts directly to child hunting George Costanza.
Live by the rules.
Yeah. After the first date, I'll shake your hand.
Take you home, won't even kiss you.
Cause like, where are they getting? Do they know they're fucking following the kids? Like, are they getting actual information from people?
I feel like there's three very random sort of subplots going on at the same time. I don't like how sleazy this dude is.
It's extremely. I mean, Here comes Christian Slater to punch a dickhead kid in the face. Had meth been invented at this period in history?
I feel like that guy's on it, if it has been.
Like, everyone's trying to get to California in the same, like, weird hopscotchy way. I don't know, maybe, like, they weren't allowed to fly.
I don't even know.
Now come over here and gently play with my curls. No, it's alright, I want you to. I mean, I probably wouldn't take $50 to illegally tow a vehicle.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm not an old hick eating a fucking sandwich in a fucking tow truck.
Sure.
I really gotta walk a mile in that guy's dirty, filthy shoes. Stop playing Dragon Ball Z. You're not allowed to have, like, a fun distraction. Alright? You have to be here to experience this, you worthless chode.
I am.
If you play that game again, I'm gonna sack tap you. Alright.
Where did she get these terrible glasses from?
She had them in the first scene. Those
Did
are like
she?
her little, those were like trademark glasses.
I swear they were different. Put them in your soup.
Why is like
What?
all autistics should have to wear Groucho Marx?
The like
That is fucking funny.
can we make all dance people dress as Fanto from Mario 2?
Yeah. Well, it's like, I wanted to hand out, like, ninja costumes to the homeless during winter so they'd be able to be warm and also just have ninjas around.
That would be pretty cool. I swear this guy plays a mechanic in every movie he's been in. That's a poor typecasting. To be... What are you, mechanic? Ah.
They basically just had to, like, just grab whatever car you want and, like, strip it. I mean, like, don't stop or anything. You know, that's my car. I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Sure you are.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even acknowledge him either.
Nah.
Like, because if you show me, if you're hunting for kids and you show me pictures of the kids and there's no pictures with you in them with the kids, I don't know if I want to point you in the direction of those kids.
It's like if you're in the middle of the fucking...
Fresh energy drink, governor!
If you're in the middle of the mall and you try to talk to me,
Jesus.
I do not acknowledge you. I will keep walking.
Look at this saucy crypt keeper.
Not because I'm an asshole, but because I have a spam blocker.
Yeah, well, that's...
You're spam.
Yeah. Like, they're legit. Yeah! Oh, look at that!
Dude, he is checking him out. Look at him. Yeah. Get me some of that.
Oh, hitch the fucking undies up a little higher. he's got white shoes on and one sock!
That feels oddly specific. He's going for the disabled.
Look out. If startled, he'll emit his terrifying autistic shriek. People joke, but I've heard that.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing about a lot of these stereotypes is, like, yeah, like, sometimes they're used, like, in very cruel ways. A lot of them are also... Oh, Jesus, what is that kid wearing? A lot of them are also, like, you know, real. I mean, you can just pick up and carry away autistics. They won't really do much.
I love how all the adults are just looking. Well, that's a quick way to get him down, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, like, if some girl points at you and screams, he touched my breast, and the guy's literally got, like, a handful of 9-year-old boy dick, it's like, oh, that's an open and shut case.
Yeah.
That's pretty, you know, arrest that guy.
I'm pretty sure
Look
you
at him,
can
he's touching
stay here.
boy
Yeah.
penis now, like, yeah. I mean, I suppose she doesn't want to, like, hang out and press charges. That'd be a nice place to live, like, if it wasn't, like, you know...
How is she
home.
getting different clothes? Oh, she's got a bag.
See, these are the things that you know and understand about this movie when you're not playing Dragon Ball fucking...
Oh, I just don't notice her carry around this big-ass bag. Why is he carrying this nest around with him everywhere?
Well, you know, I mean... I wouldn't want to lose my nest. Oh, you fucking cunt. They even have a car now. At least get all the cables. Oh, the old RF. Had to plug it into the TV and then gently finger your television to make it
There's
make a fun
something
come out.
off about this girl, and I can't put my finger on it.
She's been molested a heap. She knows how to gamble, like...
No, I don't mean, like, the character. I mean, just the way she looks.
Ginger.
I feel like I know her.
Google it. I mean, look, kid, don't get me wrong, that's an amazing view. Like, that is some fucking insane shit. I mean, if you had a dirt bike, just go ape shit out there.
Red Savage isn't allowed to do it.
Mom says I'm not allowed. Your mum gambled everything away. Again, I just want to watch a movie where kids participate in a video game championship. I don't want to see a girl cry about her mum's gambling
She kind of
addiction.
looks like godly.
Yeah. What she look like these days? This is good looking though.
2001.
17 years ago now. That upsets me. I'm dying and the entropy is not slowing down.
2010.
Yeah, she's like a musician. She's like, I've never heard of her, but I'm not really like, unless it's a black guy screaming at me in poetic raps. I just don't. I just don't really have the time for it, to be honest.
Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, like there's gotta understand. Like it's easy to get confused with women, but there's like sad emotions and like good emotions. You can't kiss a woman when she's having a sad emotion period. Like I generally, you gotta give it a second. I mean, you can like accuse them of being a lesbian and force them to disprove you, but again, I feel like that's not very classy play. That's against the spirit of the game.
You know what I feel the problem with every single movie from the fucking late 80s and early 90s suffers from?
Yeah.
Length and pacing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I've been showing nothing but like top quality garbage. But
No, but I'm remembering movies that I've watched.
Yeah.
And they just, all of them are paced like this nearly. It's awful.
you can act. It's a little bit like fucking strata in like geology where you see like look here's
They
where a
just have
village
so
burnt down.
much setup scenes.
Yeah.
Nearly every scene sets something up.
An hour was cut out of this. Like, what trailer isn't complete without like a painting of a Native American thumb on your wall?
Also, watch out, Rape Costanza's here.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm just gonna pack you into the back of a car and drive like, several days. Lucas had the power glove, which is just blatantly cheating.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's against the rules.
Yeah.
You can't enter with prototype equipment that normal people don't have.
And like, he loves the glove.
Yeah. He probably masturbates in it.
Oh, wouldn't you?
Okay. What do you think I'd do with my power glove?
I'm still so surprised they didn't come up with like a power glove fucking jack for.
What if you can get a power glove fucking flashlight? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the family would also want the other brother too.
Or like the kid to not get, traumatized on the way back.
Yeah.
Like, imagine when your kids runs away, it's like, oh, we found him, thank God. Yeah, just while you're driving back, feel free to just, like, walk him about a bit, Just to beat him up a wee bit. Oh, fuck yeah, Optimus Prime's gonna get him.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
This is that fucking Transformers versus Seinfeld thing I wrote. It's finally coming true.
George Costanza, you fucktard.
He's got like shades of Daniel Stern in Home Alone.
Yeah.
Magical black man. Punch.
Yeah. Doesn't really go that color.
Yeah, that's the worst Bruce makeup. And in my mind, I wanted to pan out and like the kids still be in the back, so they didn't rescue the kid. They just punched him.
Yeah. Also,
He drives a truck like the kids played the video game.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. You need to cut it early there.
Yeah.
Put that copy on the internet of them just going off a cliff.
My roundy wheel control the truck.
It's a TARDIS.
Not enough cosplayers. So this has been sort of slightly before that.
Yeah.
I mean, there'd have been chodes in costume. There always has been. But
I love smiling black man.
frowning black man out with her, so I'm not so fond of. That's a wrong looking
That
fucking.
is scary, dude. That's like that's fucking Mickey Mouse's anti-soul. That is a.
Gwen Stacy, Mickey Mouse.
It looks like someone tried to set it up, but it failed. Yeah, to register good. We're not here to kidnap children.
Isn't that the guy who ran the MRI in Scrubs?
Holy shit! I'm pretty sure it is. Need to look this up.
If I'm right, I get some fucking points.
Yeah, that was a hard recognize.
Is it?
I don't know. Give me a second, bring it up.
My machines! My machines! Whose machines? My machines! You're not helping. What is even the structure of this tournament? I mean, I will say this is better run than a lot of fighting game events.
Absolutely.
So this is why like modern game tournaments are fun, is because like cunts beat each other at shit. It's not just like fucking points. Christ, who cares?
It is.
Yeah!
You know what he's also in?
What?
Like, I thought it was him, but I never... He's in Pirates of the Caribbean. He's in all
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
He's the baldy dude.
Good on him.
He's also been in Star Trek.
Bet Lucas streams these days. Careful, that's the kind of joke that can get you fired from Disney. That guy is way too coked up to be near children. It looks like
Yeah, dude.
he's trying to organize fucking Thunderdome for anti-entity. You know the rules! Come on, like, don't try to fill his head with
So
confusing...
what, did they play Mario 3?
Okay, well, yeah, this was during the ROM chip shortage, so there was a hard delay on Mario 3 coming out in the States.
Because it came out much later, didn't it?
Yeah, there was a ROM chip shortage, they couldn't make the fucking cartridges.
How long was it?
It was like a year or so. Yeah, like it was, but I mean, again, this was, this is back in a period where being aware that Japan was having fun with an awesome game you couldn't touch was a lot harder.
Yeah.
Like, you just didn't know it was even coming out. So this movie did release before the release of Mario 3, but it's revealed as like the secret game that you gotta play at the end. I mean, like, see now, like, again, because that's the thing, like, this isn't like what you'd typically call a tournament movie, where like Mighty Ducks or...
Dude, did you see the
Yeah.
black guy running around like a monkey?
Yeah, I'm not...
Alright, I'm not hallucinating, thank you.
Sure what that was about. Ugh,
How do they
once
even
again.
regulate this shit? There's not even kids standing at some of those.
Yeah, like, I'm guessing, like, whoever gets, like, the highest score in some of these, look at the tie.
I'd see
But-
it's a maze.
I mean, you know, is it... You know,
Alright, that was way too much brace to face
who
ratio.
got farthest through the game?
His tie changed. He doesn't have a tie on.
I think I invented the tie.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah, I forced it into the film by sheer force of imagination. 69. Nice. Good going, Mora. Puts the pig in pigtails. That was mean. I have no business being that terrible.
Fuck it. You probably grew up into a lovely young lady.
Yeah, like... It is great. I love seeing, like, the work puberty can do to just unfuck ugly people. Like that long-bottom kid from the fucking Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
That's a good example. Just,
Why is he
Dozo.
trying to take his clothes off?
yeah.
As per my actor's agreement, I get 3 grams of cocaine before each session.
Who's that guy? Because I feel like he is actually...
Look. Stephen Grimes.
Because, like, you know, again, like, there's...
He was in Highlander 2.
Huh. That's probably where I recognize him from.
And that's about it.
And see, that's the thing, like, this whole sequence is, like, almost... is so short. Like, it's not a tournament, you know, it's not like the Mighty Ducks or anything else like that, where it's like, oh, what happens? Well, you know, you see...
He was on Home and Away.
I knew he was Australian. Fucking knew it.
Holy shit.
I bet he actually was in fucking... Was he in Beyond Thunderdome?
I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Wait, so who's she? Is she the mother?
I think so, yeah.
And she's trying to basically take them away from the father.
I
think?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird.
Oh, it's fucking Martin Prince.
That kid will, in 5 years, grow up to be androgynous.
And 2 Millhouses.
2 houses for every Martin. It's a good exchange rate for Martins.
Yeah, go tackle my child, weirdo we've hired for probably not enough money and haven't checked the credentials of.
Who my children are running away from, so
Yeah.
maybe a bad sign.
Like, why would you, at that point, send the guy after him? Like, it's like, oh, look, there, I can now just navigate around.
Also, what happened to your eye? Oh, yeah, a black
Yeah.
man punched me when I was going after the kids. What?
Yeah. Give me your children! I am the Costanza Snatch.
What?
They're at, like, Universal Studios. I mean, because, again, there's a lot of basic fucking, you know, shit here, like, the, you know, the chase for the kids and shit, the parent thing, like, you know, there's a lot of basic fucking structures you could use, but then they've just sort of opted to not really use any of them and instead spend big chunks of it just, you know, watching some kids be sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much of a video game championship. It's like, oh yeah, play a stage of Ninja Gaiden. Alright, you're through to the finals.
Sweet.
Yeah. Alright. That doesn't feel like a lot, but I suppose it is Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Memory serves, he actually gets killed by the Super Mario in the end.
I want to go out, drive in the clown car from Mario into the Sydney Opera House.
Everybody hold George Costanza.
Is that Ted Mosby?
I think it's way too early for Ted Mosby.
Same face.
Yeah, he looks almost like Proto-Billy Zane.
Yeah.
God,
I feel sorry for the dude who played Mosby because forever he's going to be known as Ted Mosby.
yeah, I don't think he's got
I don't even know his name.
Yeah, I don't think he's got as good a shot of escaping as everybody else.
No.
It's always sad to see that one thing happen to the actors in sitcoms and shit, where it's like others get film roles and, you know,
Dude,
or other
literally
shows.
everyone else
Yeah.
made it big but him. I mean, he might make it big in whatever he does. I don't know. I can't speak for him.
He's doing banjo covers of Tool songs.
I could see that.
It's his passion. Who are we to judge?
This music was intense.
In my spare time, I paint Fred Savages. See, like, getting to the contest, in time, that's another great fucking trope of these things.
Holy shit, fucking How I Met Your Mother won a lot of fucking awards.
Yeah. And then it ended in the way it did, which is really funny.
I do find that funny. Josh Radnor.
Mm.
His name, the dude who played Mosby. Josh Radnor.
Mm.
If he's been in anything else. What's he done with his life? Yeah, Lucas, tell them to wait. They're in the vent. Maybe a dick, Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas.
No one likes you, Lucas.
I know, like, what, you're scared of an autistic? Loser.
I don't like that guy.
I knew, because he had fucking... That's inappropriate. We're gonna have a talk with Hayshire after that.
Yeah, no, he's literally done nothing.
You finding, because I swear that guy, I don't think he is the dude I'm thinking of from Beyond Thunderdome, but it is good to know he's Australian, because I have seen him in something.
That's yeah. I'm gonna get you. Not gonna rape you at all.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally time you could have spent getting them.
Look, surely this can't be worth the money they're paying you. It can't be worth this much.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
how much?
Is this enough to retire? Like,
yeah, because I'd want it to be... every tournament. Can I get...
all right, I need to see what that lady.
Can I get Frosto balls? Is Frosto balls in the room somewhere? Christ, does anybody know who Frosto balls is?
Dude, that's
Okay.
running fighting game tournaments in a nutshell.
Yeah.
People signing up with stupid handles.
I see where fucking Nickelodeon Guts got like all of its ideas. Or maybe it was the other way around.
Alright, what do you reckon she'll be listed as? 255?
Yeah, it was Mora or something. Morag. Mongnort.
I don't
The autistic kid has married the computer.
think she was credited.
Probably not.
Oh wait, no, there she is. Maura Grissom. That was it. Marissa D. Simon. She wasn't in anything past 2000. Damn it, I wonder what she looks like.
We've got the pigtails.
Oh my god, everyone go nuts.
Mario 3 was a big deal.
It was. It's my favorite one.
It's an unbelievably good game. It's practically a swan song for the NES, wasn't it? Like,
I think
didn't
so.
the SNES come out pretty soon after? I know Kirby was like a real late release in the, NES thing. See, because like at this point, it's like how far through the game you get. Well, they are going on points. I don't know. This one,
Guy's too much energy.
too much cocaine.
Yeah, give him advice, Dad.
Yeah, shut up. He already knows about the power of Tanuki testicles. Fucking Morag's not doing too well.
Well, I mean, she has pigtails.
Yeah,
Weighing
that's
her
true.
down. Why are you playing the same level again?
He's autistic.
Find a warp beam? Kid, you're in the wrong fucking game, alright?
What did Lucas Barton go on to do? I mean, if it's just points, there's lots of ways to fucking just milk points. Oh, that's great. That fucking fat kid on the left got elbowed in the face. If you go back a couple of seconds, the kid in the green hat holding his fat little arm up, the guy in the white, like, just elbows him in his chubby little cheek.
What are you doing, Jimmy? You should just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Rookie mistake. I think you need to stay calm, Fred Savage.
I know, right?
Because Lucas has murder in his eyes.
Ah, fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Level 2, you fucking tard.
That's Nintendo's insistence that it's all worlds. I think it's courses now.
Courses, blocks, I don't know.
Oh, fuck's sake, Jimmy. We're gonna put you back in the cage with the not useful retardeds.
Levels in our cryptocurrency.
Look at the riveting goddamn emotion going on Jimmy's face.
He's got the meth eyes going. Oh, get fucked.
Good job, Morgo.
That's a flower, you dumb shit.
Nothing matters. This is one of the worst filmed video game scenes I've ever seen. They're having to play with sticks too, which must be a terrible way to play Mario.
Absolutely. Oh, Morag, you are sucking dick.
Moragism. Like, how would you find that the first time you played this fucking game?
Fuck off.
Like, I mean, I understand autistics are actually magical beings fed to us by fairies to, like, uncover hidden
Did you
technological
say use
secrets.
it to get the magic cape?
Probably.
Warp zone exist? Fucking what? I am a prodigy. No one can stop me.
Fucking Giant Land. Oh yeah, you didn't warp into Giant Land, did you, Lucas? Like a sweaty Mora. Look, Christian Slater, you leave sweaty Mora alone, alright? You know, life's given her enough to deal with.
Unbeknownst to you, she married Christian Slater.
They met in the filming of this movie. That's the real IMDb trivia for today. Because fucking the kneecap and the pigtail started dating for a while. Yeah, this gave me epilepsy.
Gave me something, alright. Oh, this guy is not okay. I'm gonna break into a Phil Collins song.
Why do you look like you're disappointed, Maury? Like, A, you were having fun there for a while.
And you suck.
Yeah, and B, you just fucking, you know, you knew you weren't even in the fucking running. Like,
Elliot.
Look out. The autistic's managing a facial expression.
Watch out. He likes you, Fred Savage. I won $50,000.
That's what, yeah, all he wants to do with the money is stack it up in piles around him.
Yeah.
That's...
Nah, he's just gonna blow it on expensive whores. Like, that's his dream.
He's faking the autism.
Yeah.
You know, hiring a deranged bounty hunter to find our child was probably not the best idea.
You're right, Shave Reggie.
The nude Reggie. It's a Reggie with the sleek, dazzling veneer of the 1980s.
Reggie Slim.
Oh, that's where Reggie's eyebrows went.
Reggie Classic Edition.
Bo has them.
Reggie Classic Mini. Just imagine him pulling out a Reggie out of his pocket.
Smaller, more manageable Reggie.
Reggie's shitposts are my favorite, dude. He wants to watch the OC quickly.
So did we just like adopted the redhead girl now? Is that... Are we dropping her off in a fucking weird trailer plantation or whatever shit? This is a real place. Pee-wee went here also in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I want to pee on that dinosaur.
Trying to lick the dinosaurs!
He's not okay. He's autistic. Fucking Christ.
It's
Have you not learned anything from any of this?
I don't think people knew what autism was, really. I mean, they did, but, like, the main, you know, it was most certainly not a well-known mainstream phenomenon. Yeah. I mean, it's a really weird fucking disease, autism, because it's not like, there's no blood test. It's not like it manifests, because we understand it by its fucking, you know, symptoms that it manifests. So you gotta just sort of measure it against, well, you know, you're kind of ugly looking and you stare in weird directions. That's two of the fucking autisms. There's a lot of subjectivity to diagnoses of autism, which is what makes it weird. You know, they can't just zap a laser with your brain and go,
sitting in the anus.
Yeah, you know, it's not like you get like a case of the autism warts flaring up. Yeah, so I think this whole scene was like written the night before. And I mean, it like, you know, this still clashes weirdly with the whole fucking Nintendo orgasm we just witnessed.
Yeah.
But it's also like about the closest thing to a real resolution the movie's got. Like, it's a necessary scene for like basically what the movie is, which is a kind of melancholy indie film. And then someone just stapled a fucking, you know, about like, not even a sensible amount, like maybe 20 minutes of Nintendo ads into it.
And you also got freeloading Gypsy Kid now.
Oh, yeah, well, you know. Legally, you're allowed to just adopt any gypsy child that you can successfully wrestle away from its parents for more than a week.
Can you milk them of their tears?
Yeah, well, that's... How else do you grow wish beanstalks?
True. I'm the fool, really.
Yeah, it's
It's a silly question.
you don't get into this game to make cheese.
No.
You don't. We've cured his autism.
You don't make a good breakfast burrito without breaking a few Fred Savages first, okay?
This is Fred burrito. See, this is, this if we can just find the deranged road trip solution to every kid's problems, we'd fix autism.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know how I reckon I could fix autism? By dressing as Magneto and running around and pretending I'm the master of magnetism.
I think that's how you convince other people you have autism.
I ripped through the Mandarin packages in the fridge the other night while going, "Nyahaha! You cannot stop me!" Because it was really, fucking on there. Yeah, I don't think that's safe.
They just have, a fucking car seat back there that they've half-stapled the kids to. That can't be, safe.
Also, don't kiss the boys with your diseased lips, you harlot.
Yeah, we know you've... I don't want to talk about it, obviously, if you don't. I don't want to bring it up. But...
Oh, this feel-good music, what the fuck?
I know, I watched this as a kid. I don't think I saw it at the cinema, but I saw it as a new release, and it was dude, I didn't have fun.
What's this thing? We live in a wonderful land of modern technology when you can go, hey, a new thing's out. Oh, it got 1 star.
Yeah.
Everyone hates it. Won't bother with that one.
Yeah.
But it was back there. It's oh, new release. Oh, it's about games.
Yeah. It's about a video game tournament. Oh wow, that's the fucking coolest shit ever. And then
Wrecking Yard Man.
And then we get this. It's this is a fucking. Why is it sad? And then kind of sub Transformers.
I want to see I want to see the sponsors in the credits. That's what I want to see. I don't know who else was involved in this schmozzle.
Again, it was filmed for $6 million. It made 13. People were expecting it to be huge.
Okay.
Because it had, it was about video games and it had Fred Savage in it.
13.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to cover and then some is actually a fucking miracle.
Because usually a movie like this would not make its return.
No, and you know what? If it were a dumber film, if it were just a fucking popcorn flick about a game tournament with a real basic plot,
it would have been better.
Yeah, well, it would have been the fucking movie they wanted. I don't want to. Imagine a fucking I was a child when I saw this. This is 88, 89.
Games
I was
supposed to be fun. You don't want to see this child.
No, I was 7.
Who's being traumatized by the death of his sister.
I'm younger than the traumatized kid when this came out. It's just it's alright, there's the Power Glove, that's pretty cool. Mario 3, oh yeah.
Kind of every time the movie started getting cool, it just got really sad.
Yeah. Or cut to Beau Bridges fucking around.
Yeah. And he was a bumble point in that movie.
It's, that's...
He was kind of like the humor, but he wasn't lovable humor.
Well, it was screwball humor that was, again, out of, everything in this movie is out of place almost against every other bit of it.
That dude's name is Off Ye.
Nice.
What's your name? Off Ye. Excuse me? Off Ye. Off
Tobey
me.
Maguire was uncredited as a goon.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think he was one of the fucking thug kids. Yeah.
Special thanks to the people of Northern Nevada, the Nevada State Film Commission. Governor Bob Miller.
I'm so impressed with myself.
The Super Mario Bros. 3 game appears by courtesy of Nintendo of America. Alright, that's it?
Well, again, large portions of the movie were, they consulted with them and shit.
All these fucking songs that literally you'll never see anywhere else. song by Sally Dworsky. Good on you, Sally. Oh, fucking that logo always freaks me out, dude. I don't know why. Motion Picture Association. That was The Wizard.
Yeah, and that was not fun.
No, aren't you glad we watched that?
Yeah, and like I'm there trying to just, like this is fucking 9, No, not even that, it was 7. It's like, oh fuck yeah, a video game movie.
Look, all I'm saying is that you need therapy because you're putting, like, this is you taking therapy out on the viewers.
Yeah, no.
Unresolved children issues from watching this movie.
I 100% no. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is explicitly what I'm doing with this. I want to hurt you all. I'm taking my problems out on you. I want to get that very fucking clear. And this is going to continue in episode 21 of movie something or other. I can't remember. I haven't really been paying attention. So yeah, you just sat there and watched The Wizard. Enjoy.